and paiN will battle out here on a Vertigo, where if you're looking at Monte and winning on Vertigo, they don't do that great against teams that are good at this map. But is paiN's good the same as European good on Vertigo? Hard to say, but already diving into this pistol, Demka aggressive up ramp, finding Katowice immediately. But you see that paiN have all players ready to receive on this A bomb site.
Biguzera receives bullets, and so does NQZ. Turns out these are very welcoming hosts right now. Lux and Snow less so, and Lux will continue fighting back. The duel is impressing, but now it's Diha's time to start repressing and returning back. Looking to reset the round in, and Lux is still just not peeking through. Diha, this is where your experience is supposed to come into play, but Lux is a fantastic late round player. Continues to try and bait out the starter peak, but Diha is now playing with the idea of pushing forward. Lux reads into it, but maybe not reading far enough. Diha still unsure. This is a game of cat and mouse, but we don't know who will meow and who will slither away. I know mice don't do that, but Diha could maybe even be a snake here as he snakes Lux right down.
Yeah, I mean, great use of the elevation there from Diha. I mean, Lux already so low HP after the earlier fight, so wasn't going to take a massive risk. And, you know, given that Diha had him pinned in position inside of elevator, always kept tabs on it, never made it so that Lux could escape back towards CT spawn. And just by keeping him locked in that spot, it was always going to be a very hard round for Lux to pull together. Needed the instant headshot.
There is a time on the clock where the C2s do not engage for long enough. Monte start to sweat, and that's where things get slippery and can slide out of the way. Katowice has started off very strong, and with Lux and company receding backwards, this is still a very small amount of information given over. Snow is the only player on the bomb site for paiN, yes, but Krasnal, oh, this is big. This could be exactly what they needed, but Snow's still here. He only got one. Snow can turn around and take him down over here if Krasnal isn't careful.
Has presence from the B steps though as well, and yeah, now Snow finally revealing he will get traded. Krasnal able to hold on to this B space and getting information on another player, but taking a lot of damage in his attempts to hold on to this bomb site. paiN are here on time, 15 seconds on that clock, and Diha will chew through two. Hades able to combine as well. It gets a little sweaty there for Monte, but they had the firepower and the better weapons just in general. See Lux holding inside of middle, Biguzera playing around the smoke, but Diha is probing up to B stairs, and Snow able to double up from his position. Took a lot of damage in the opening fight, but dealt with Hades real quick.
I mean, this is exactly the head-to-head that Mac was talking about on the desk, right? Snow versus Diha, he takes him any day. Turns out he also takes him versus Hades. It's a 1 versus 2, actually. There's more heads than you thought, Mac, but you were still right.
Now we talk a lot about Biguzera as this fragging in-game leader, as the sole defender of A now. Has to be able to come up with his, and he catches Kai on perfect timing.
I don't even blame Kai.
Yeah.
You're never expecting the guy to re-peek back out over. That is extreme. Katowice as well will find Monte, and well, Krasnal, like, he's not all of Monte.
He's one of them, though.
He is, and he's an important one. Demka, another important fellow for Monte, of course. Demka feels like he might have fallen out of some of the graces of the Tier 1 community. It felt like he was a shoo-in to be elevated up to maybe even a G2 was the conversation at one point. People saying he's one of the best anchors in all of Tier 2. Right now, NQZ will be finding him and taking him down.
Kai's maybe the only one, but he was also the forgotten about piece on that 9 roster that had everybody so excited.
Katowice. Night is good. Katowice will fade away as well. Biguzera looking for a little bit of spam right back, and he will find so much damage. Kai's not feeling good about this at all. NQZ on the other side will be contested soon. There's an op, there's a double peek. Will they time it right? They need to. Hades gets it done in the straight 1v1.
Biguzera still nearby, dodges the flash perfectly, but eats the second. But I think as well, Kai was caught by that flash, but able to catch him from emerging the other side of the site. Cow is still locking down short, but smoke did not land where they intended, and so now Katowice will sit inside of it.
The flashbang doesn't make him feel too good either, but Lux at least finds and makes quick work of Krasnal. Now between Hades and Kai. Hades with the AWP wants to try and take the initial peek right back to yellow, see if he can find that kill, but instead of locating aggressive CTs, he will himself try and recede back to their spawn. Snow wanted to be first point of contact, but with the way things are looking, it must be Katowice. I mean, between him or Lux for that matter. But Monte have bought time with their positions. They are unexpected, and now with the smoke down, Kai had a chance, but Hades, surely he can't spam away. They know he's got the AWP. They've all got kits of hair as well. Now spotted out. Hades backs away. Monte forfeit that second round.
Yeah, I mean, Hades knew that he had to hit that one shot, and just the cursory spam through the smoke, it's not where it was planted for. I mean, a very wide diffuse. I don't know how he's gotten away with that. Monte were really hoping that they find an advantage and they can now pivot into this B bomb site, but I mean, with 35 seconds left, they will have to make their intentions clear soon.
Snow and NQZ. And look, they've got the utility to take over the site, but they don't deploy it in time. NQZ will get one. Snow able to re-peek if he'd like to. Diha can't keep him away with the Tech 9s, and Snow does just that, doubles up. Mr. Babyface himself is coming through as an assassin, even the USP, to continue to force them away. There's still NQZ on the bomb site, and now he's got company coming over as well. Diha is out of there. That's an opt to save, or at least that's what he thinks. Biguzera even waits for the time to run out.
Yeah, I mean, that's perfect. Had him on the flank, but knew that there wasn't not enough time to get that bomb down. Diha just trying to escape with that AWP. So winning fights is a good way to keep them back, and just as they build the boost, Diha is quickly dismantled.
paiN are playing like the favorites, and I love it.
Yeah. I mean, they are.
They are. But a lot of the times, like you said, you've got that inkling of doubt in the back of your mind, especially as a tier 2 region, going up against a European team of any level. It's like, oh no, but what if something goes wrong?
Yeah, what if they're just better than us?
What if they just shoot real good? Well, apparently we do too. Good to be reminded of that. Hades. I built him up a little bit going into this one. He really needs to come alive for his team to be doing much. Biguzera traded away by the Glock. But Monte will still have to deal with a lot of company on this A side.
Good damage on the nade, and Demka finished off by the AWP of NQZ. Yeah, Krasnal is living on borrowed time. Smoke on short, Lux is watching it, but as soon as it starts to fade, he'll go in for the pincer, and NQZ even catches Krasnal on the catwalk.
I don't need more doubt. I need a guaranteed round.
Does he just
one pocket strat you have?
Does he just look down the line and say, "You are the captain now"?
Well, maybe that's what Krasnal is going to be doing. Take charge the way he knows best, with headshots.
And one of the rare instances where paiN are punished for trying to get aggressive. Lux has been playing it relatively passive inside of middle, so first time he goes for a bit of a foray into aggression. But that's also why Monte have been playing slow.
Nice adjustment from NQZ as well. Hades taken down.
It just feels like paiN just gets so much control so frequently.
I mean, be it on B stairs or be it on A ramp.
Yeah, even if they're seeding the B stairs, they're winning the fight before Monte can actually get themselves built up for the full execute.
And look at where Lux was before he actually died. Even Lux feels like he's getting too much space on middle. There you go. Again. NQZ aggresses forward right as Krasnal is hoping to double up from his earlier kill. Snow will reposition to a spot where he's found so much success, and that smoke will give him so much time. Nade to fly through. He has been caught by it. Damage is great. Snow's low. Biguzera not feeling too good either. But with NQZ covering off the flank, Biguzera swings out. Kai to take him down. NQZ to respond twice over. 4 and now 5. He takes it all on his own. 70% of the world is covered by water, Michael. The rest of it is covered by NQZ.
I can't believe he's everywhere. He actually was everywhere in this round. And once again, Monte just get completely trumped, shut down, this time by the AWP of NQZ. From quick flicks to just great repositioning. They never knew where to look next. And everywhere they faced, it was just NQZ staring at him with the big green.
And if they weren't done yet, spamming the smoke as big as Era. Katowice right behind him as well to provide that backup is low, and he's lost his captain on his side. So suddenly things are getting risky. Monte If there was ever going to be a world where you bring this game back, it comes through this round.
Demka's boosted. Even with Katowice's elevated angle, it won't be enough to spot out Demka.
Lux is staying safe.
Spam.
Lux spots him out instead. He saw just the tippity top of his head.
I don't even know if he did. He just spammed for it. Why else would Monte pump the brakes after they get an opening kill like that? All that damage onto Katowice. Suspicions raised. Kai, even through the flash, catching Lux. But they still have to deal with NQZ and Snow, who are nearby.
Yes,
Katowice, great timing, catches Dia on the high ground, and both these players are low here on Monte. It's not looking like it's a round of prospect. But Hades does answer, and Kai catches NQZ on a rare miss, but Katowice will find him, and Hades is pinned inside of the site. A great headshot found, but Hades running out of bullets. He'll still have enough for NQZ all the same. It does come down to that in-game leader, the man under the microscope, Hades, to clutch.
Nade will not be doing him any favors.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
This goes through the smoke because they're taken down, and that's the trade.
See, now that Biguzera is down, though, I don't think Katowice will stick around. You know, a guy that will typically reaggress when his in-game leader is at the forefront of the action. You know, Katowice is often teed up to trade out in space-taking positions.
Smokes the segment. Katowice feels pressured. If there's a flash for him to push through, that would be ideal, but he'd rather wait. But that grenade forces him to back off, and Demka might be able to go through the smoke and find a timing off his own right now. Katowice turns a corner into demise. Demka good for one, but Lux is still here to fire away and trade. He does. Lux still waiting. This is a shot on a step too shallow. NQZ will show he can do it with the rifle as well. Demka now alone, 1-on-3. Easily the most storied player of this team. Spots out 2, it won't be enough. 8 for paiN at the turn of the half.
Subscribe to ESL CS.
An 8-4 half in Group B, the group of Brazil, and of course it is paiN that lead the charge. A nice clean slate here on that CT side. Sure, 8-4 at the half, but Monte were far from impressive on their attack. Let's see if the Brazilians can add more flair to this map.
It starts off with immediate aggression on towards the A site. Smokes down everywhere, but guess what? Destination unknown. Dia. Dooley's at the ready now, spotted out, but he only sees one for himself. Krasnal is there to trade away. Krasnal and Dia, between the two of them, the 4 pistols will pick up 3 kills.
Yeah, double Dooley's in defensive B. That's a cute setup there for Monte. You think you're dodging one by going into obscuring that initial sight line, and then you fall right into another.
Hades gives confidence to his players. You don't need reinforcement, you don't need rotates, you can do it all on your own. I believe in you. Well, Dia believes in himself, that is for certain. Lux, quick kill being found. Lux will be looking to try and pick up at least another few kills, pick up the extra loss bonus. Biguzera makes this interesting though. Another head spotted. No one's nearby to actually swing through and help out. Lux knows what's going on. He is dropped down as well. Monte, the time is their only advantage now as they're back into 2-on-2. Demka and Hades will save the day, but it's a day that never should have needed. Utility, Krasnal hoping to get aggressive, shows his position, but look at that response. CTs feel like they haven't even seen anyone. Now they do, and now they trade. Lux already had moved out of the smoke to be able to find that first pick, but will lose his life for it. He's happy to do that. Demka, this nade's not going to be doing too much either. Actually, Biguzera is pretty hot and bothered by it, in all fairness. Hades, the flank, doesn't pay off as well as it could have, but at least he finds one. At least there's one in the ground. Demka hoping to turn the corner to deny the plant, but it can't be done because Biguzera was standing safeguard. In the meanwhile, Snow loses his life. Demka searching, and he will be rewarded, but Katowice is still ready for a duel he just couldn't take.
Krasnal rotates with this in mind. This angle is very hard to clear.
Katowice is ready. Krasnal's got no idea! Taken down, and now the B-bomb side being threatened. You have to remember, Hades was already low, and Katowice isn't done yet. Dia still nearby. He knows it. He knows it. He knows it! Down goes Diha. And, well, to be perfectly honest, maybe down goes Monte.
Yeah, I mean, that is a massive play there from Katowice. Perfect position, found a gap. Monte plug it up far too late, and with Krasnal dying, it was just that first domino to be toppled over. They came in with one AK, and they get their hands on an AK, an AWP as well alongside it. I mean, 17-9 is Katowice. These three kills, the most important he's had, I think, all game long.
Hard to argue the contrary, yeah.
That is absolutely absurd. And, you know, you don't get rewarded if you don't take a little risk.
And for Monte, it feels like the reverse could be true. Hades tries to take a little bit of risk down in the middle, and he ends up leaving it completely vacant because Krasnal takes some time to come back because he can't run back.
Oh my god. Did they line up for Lux on that spam? Because K also took a lot.
I mean, K might have died if he hadn't seen the Demka kill on the kill feed. Well, yeah, I got it done. Okay.
Well,
the time does favor Krasnal for a big play here. Feels like you need 2 kills, and he'll find the first, not the second. But rotations will come through. The smoke will segregate them off. Diha now tries to move out. There's too many targets, and he will fall. Diha now will pick up the one, actually. Hades was the one who fell earlier on. Diha and Kai are actually still fighting. Bigu Zero left on 1 HP. Even that jump felt scary. Oh, picks up one. Kai's not healthy. Kai's got no clue. Bigu Zera's hiding away. Kai now starts to watch over Bigu Zera. He's threatening. He's going over, but he doesn't have sightlines. He's revealed it. It's gone. The round is gone.
I thought the fact they kept channeling around the edge of that generator smoke, it seemed like a pretty desperate move, but there goes Diha delivering the goods. Demka down the ramp does get caught. This time he doesn't survive on a slither of health.
That can't happen every round.
But also they didn't throw ramp smokes here on that CT side. They wanted to be aggressive. They wanted to take those fights, and not everybody was in a fighting position. Even K didn't really get a sight line before it was far too late.
Kai pushing through, trying to settle in behind that smoke. The angle of the gun is what ends up being Bigu Zera's downfall still. Lux and NQZ fight back, and it's a 2-on-1, brought down to a single, and Hades knows how to play ISO. Now waiting, Molotov and smoke will separate him from Katowice, who's trying to creep past, but that attempt will be unsuccessful. Monte equalize.
Yeah, what a call.
Also, Bigu Zera does have a very strange view model, to be fair.
It's like center left.
It is odd. That being said, though, a quick aggression out from Kai. He's got the taste of blood. And it tastes good.
Yeah, I can't believe he overpowered Lux because of the gun model.
He knew!
He can't keep getting away with it.
The biggest brain in all of Poland.
This could be a really big brain decision here from paiN, though. They make their way up the B ramp, and they see nothing. That's because they went for a double push here on the side of Monte. Diha caught into the generators, but even with his MP9, he overpowers Snow. Sat inside that Molotov trying to guarantee the kill, but Diha so elusive and still getting away with another frag. I don't know how he's done it. There's even a flank lined up over towards that B bomb site should Krasnal path that way, and yeah, he is. So even Bigu Zera's, or rather NQZ's prospects with this bomb on his back, it's looking unlikely he somehow escapes.
What?
I'm just going to stop talking.
Please. That's... okay.
Kind of an outrageous kill to get away with.
Listen, at least they should know that both players are here, right? Hades also has good sidelines, but NQZ smoke could be the problem. Will he deploy it? That is the question. Molly to the back of Generator. Dihal finally dies, but Hades has his chance. A chance he can't make quick use of. Tries to move past. The Molotov singeing his feet. The P250 enough for the one, but he will stick to it for the second as well. Around the corner he goes. The incendiary in his pocket was tempting to pull out, but he couldn't get to the back of the Generator in time. There's also sometimes that aggression that comes back to bite them.
Their timing is good, though, in through mid.
You say that, but also at the same time, it's all going to be about the second kill, not the first. What? Dihal gets the kill, and Krasnal does the same. In the meanwhile, though, timing is looking good all across the map. paiN will be able to get the flank as well. Kai picks up the Galil, and right now, at this point, it's all about the save.
Yeah, Dihal's getting away with kills he probably shouldn't have, but you know, good recognition that there was that gap in middle, even if it was momentary after Hades gave it up. Kai with this Galil trying his best to make this round expensive at the very least. At least make it somewhat compelling, but a kill into Snow. NQZ is still inside of the site, and Lux is trying to link up, but NQZ close range with that ult will dispel any doubts.
Wouldn't be surprised to see Monte try and aggress as a result of that lack.
Yeah, seeming like it will be B-side focused.
A lot more presence revealed on mid this time over. It feels like most of the time paiN is just trying to get positioning. Now they are trying to commit, and commit they do, but perhaps too far. Demka gives Katowice his 15th death, and Snow will take position in mid.
To be honest, Katowice dying there actually could work to their advantage here on the side of paiN as well. I mean, Big Uzera's got himself in through spawn, and he's able to create more chaos. NQZ getting 2 kills himself, and now Big Uzera just trying his best to carve out a path towards that A-bomb site. Krasnal has to be fleet-footed. Big Uzera taking that fight at distance, but it's NQZ that comes in and makes sure this round is paiN's through and through. We ended up on that Vertigo. We weren't sure how they would stack up against the likes of a Monte, but paiN played with composure. They had tricks up their sleeve all the way through it as well, and they very infrequently got caught out by any of these late round antics. A couple flashes from Hades in the clutch, sure.